Hey guys, what's going on? First off, I want to say thank you so much for smashing that sub button. We did it. We bursted over 1,300. Super grateful for that. Thank you. Trading today was frustrating and not so good. I've been using levels that aren't actual levels, or I'm using intraday levels. I'm using the wrong levels, and I'm trying to trade off of them, and I'm like super flustered, frustrated, stressed right now over the trading, and it shows. Okay, I guess my account number's not up here. So this is what I traded today. That's it. MES, pretty much, and I hit max loss, and oh man, it's so frustrating because all I want to do is short it right here because we're coming up to the highs, but I tried that already. I tried it here. I tried it here. I tried it here. And I've been wrong, and I have to obey my rules. That's it. What was it? Yesterday it was like $520. I was so upset the entire day, and then I had to go to work, and I could not stop thinking about it. Like eventually I got over it, but I had this like physical like sadness over the fact that I broke my rules. I wasn't disciplined. Whereas today, it's the pain, or no, that's the pain of discipline or regret, and I think this will be the pain of discipline because it's so anxiously just want to short it here and make it back, but I can't. I can't. I have to obey this. Because if I don't, what good are my rules, right? So I have to eliminate the big down days. I have to eliminate giving up all the gains that I've made in the past like 60 days, whatever it is. So, this is fine. This will end up being fine, and later on today I'll get over this. But here, I'll show you what I try to do. So I tried to long it right here at this level, and again, this isn't really a level. Like if we look at the SPY. Okay, this looks like a mess here. Let me get rid of this. So I think I was longing it initially like right here. Yeah, it was right here. So this is hard to call. You can't really call this a pre-market low. I think I was looking at it as a pivot point, and maybe it could have reversed here because it did show a lot of kind of consolidation right here. But that's not my strategy. I don't buy pivot points like this without having a very, very tight stop, which I didn't have. That would have been okay. And then maybe rebuying it down here. But this down here was clearly the level. This is where all the volume is happening. I was using the wrong levels. I was trying to force a trade, and it didn't work. And I paid for it, right? So if we go back to the MES, I don't know why it's not there. Okay, so if we go back to it, I longed it there. It eventually bounced off. I only had like 5 contracts or something, so I held through this whole thing. And I'm just even upset that I did that because I was down pretty much my max loss, and then it came back, and I was like trying to add here at break even for the move higher, and then I had a good sell, but I didn't sell the whole thing. I think I only sold like 3 of 10 contracts, and this was the target. If you can see right here, this is a very, very big point of resistance, and you could see that earlier on in the day it also was, and I got a beautiful sell, but I only sold 3. I should have been selling almost the whole thing. And then from there it got a little messy. I tried to add, and then I stopped out, and then I added again. My discipline is really lacking, and I don't know why. I don't know what's changed, and I have to just A, keep my losses tolerable while I figure it out, and B, just trade off of the daily levels. The daily level here, if you look at the top of this candle, it's pretty much yesterday's close, so let's just call it down in here. The actual level here is 2807. 2807. So right in here. So I should have been trying to trade it down in here. I should have been longing it down in here. Or maybe noticing that okay, this is a, while these levels are respected, they are not a valid long right here, or I should have been trying to short it in here rather than continuing to hold my long. You know, we're wicking into it. We're wicking into VWAP. This would have been a great short. This actually looks very, very, very good after rejecting this level. When it came up, comes down, rejects it again, and then boom, my trade would have been there, down through the lows, probably covering the rest down in here, and then maybe going long or maybe re-adding to the short. Who knows? But I've just been trading like an idiot. I'm not using the right levels. And of course now, it came up to that level, 28250-ish on the SPY. Like I would have been starting to short in this area, and this will probably end up working out. And I can't take it now. I can't, because if I take it and I make money, it was still a bad trade because I'm not respecting my risk. So I think what I have to work on is just waiting for my levels. It's all patience, you know. At the open here, I didn't take anything, and I was just antsy to take something. So while this was, I would call it okay, it definitely wasn't okay holding it through here. Even if I had small size, I shouldn't have been holding it. I should have known what type of trade it was and should have seen this rejection here and noticed that it was a short trade and most likely switched to short here. So that's my mistakes. I think because I had less size, I was actually just letting it run more. So I don't know. That's what happened today. Not much of a interesting video. Kind of bummed out, to be honest, and I have to go back to work again today. They're calling me in this whole week, and I said, yeah, sure, I'll come in. It's another reason I'm not just going to up and quit my job, because of days like this, I'm not stressed out at all, because I don't rely on trading for, you know, to pay the bills, to eat food, to go have fun. The job pays all of that, so I can just use trading as a learning experience and to just grow the account and do whatever with it. So anyways, let me know what you guys traded. If you traded anything, if you traded RWLK, this thing was nuts. This dump pre-market was absolutely insane when it did the offering. Let me know how you did on that. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow.